it's based on my experience last year with some of this. You could say I had an encounter with. I had some difficult time. Everything didn't come just easily. First, I had to go through a lot of suffering to get to something. So I nearly lost my life even last year. Yeah, last year in Kailash. Himalayas. Yeah, are you familiar? Have you heard of Mount Kailash? Mountain Kailash. It is the Himalaya, um, one of the big mountains, not Everest, but some different, more sacred. It's a sacred mountain. So I happen to go every year, and my last year I had, like I had a lot of trouble problems. Like first I had operation in the Himalayas for stones, and then I was bitten by a dog in Delhi. So, but with the operation, a lot of blood has gone. So then doctor said I can do anything, but he didn't know I will be going to Kailash, Mount Kailash. So it's high altitude, and you have to strain the body. So first you go to Tibet, and from Tibet, it's in Tibet actually, Western Tibet. So, but in Tibet, Lhasa, capital of Tibet, I was feeling very weak. I had some Chinese who looked after me, very devoted people. They try to give me all types of food, all type of meat actually, in the one of the restaurants. But I was not getting strength, and so days were passing. We had a limited time to go and come, and then I realized what was this weakness. At first, I thought I was old. Maybe now I'm old, and now my strength is down. But later, I realized properly that the blood has gone during those operations, and that was the weakness. And then another way I went, that is by flight, close to Kailash, and there's another danger because suddenly you go to higher elevation, and then you can get this altitude sickness more quickly. So anyway, that is better than 3 days going slowly, and I would feel drained out. So anyway, I went like that, stayed one night, and came back. After that, certain good things start to happen. When I came to India, I met this special yogi. It was not easy to meet because lakhs of people are now like meeting him and surrounding him. But due to some destiny, if I cut short the thing, I met him, and he gave me a lot of inspiration and encouragement. And especially one time he came, one night he came suddenly and said, "Not enough, not enough." I was wondering what he meant by not enough. Later he said, "Your practice," you know. So I was wondering when he said, then he told me, like some of the we are expecting you can do more, and that's why otherwise your practice is okay, but we know you can do more things, and that's why we encourage you. Later on, I did more practice, but it was based on more, the samadhi, concentration meditation. And I have neglected this analyzing contemplation meditation for many years. And that was the reason because I lived a very tough life as soon as I ordained. I've been exposed to the elements and walking for miles. So then I had to use something that concentration meditation was helping me not to feel much my surroundings and to face the hot sun or rain or anything like that, and the wild animals sometimes in the jungle. So like that, many years I was doing that. So now this contemplate, as a young boy, I used to do this contemplating and reflection, and which brings wisdom. That meditation I did a lot and in a proper way, deeply. So I knew that one day I must do this strongly. When he is the one who told me that now his English is also not, like he only knows Hindi language. So what happened? He suddenly told me one day. Then he just told me to do. So I did this some the normal meditation I have been doing more, and I came back again to meet him. Then he looked from far away, and there a lot of crowd, and I asked him, "How is my practice?" Then he said, like this. Still, I knew it's not enough. Then he said, "I will explain to you." And then when we met privately, he told me, your other meditation is okay, but your no me meditation is not good. No me. That's how we explain. No me is the meditation that dissolves your ego. Okay, so in his few English he told me, no, me meditation is not enough. So what happened, I realized then I had to go through this old practice of going through the sutras and all that. So later I went to Sri Lanka in the jungle, some places. I forcefully went through those reading, now which I'm going to give you all. I forcefully read those sutras. They are called the old, what is directly recorded by the Buddha. And when I, not like before, slowly contemplating, just fast, I read through that. And then I went and met him again. Then he said 80% it has arisen, like, because within they could see the, we call the kusal, like kusal means skillful states of mind. 80%. I was so surprised. 80% arising just by reading this. Then I was so inspired, and then I went and forcefully read the other part also. Then when I went and met him, he said 180%. So that inspired me to come and give it to the people. It started in Sri Lanka, and later on, and to see the reason I met him, he was telling me before life. I don't know. I am not telling you to believe in this previous life or future life. I hope you can do more research and then think about it. He tells both of us have been brother yogis, and that's the reason I have been meeting him, even so much crowd and everything, and that he always meet me. I don't know how it happens. Either we are on the same flight. It happened that we are on the same flight, and so inspired me that way. So he has not done. I'm sure he has never read these things or practiced this way, but he could see inside that potential was there within me, and that he also told me this is the highest meditation. That is no me meditation. Okay, you understand? He would call it the no me meditation. This is the highest meditation. If you do that, he said, we'll have to search for you. Like that, he encouraged me. His last words.